name is DB, and I'm in DB Studios. Welcome to all things brass and technology. You know, I know what my audience likes. One of the things that you guys like in regards to my videos is mouthpiece reviews, and today I am bringing you a review of the Lotus Trumpet Mouthpiece, and it is the 3Xxl in bronze. Yes, today I am bringing you that review, man. Well, you know what's next. Let's get it. All right, so the first thing I have to let you know is what you were just listening to is a new single that I released on May 7th, 2024 from a recording called Darren and Barrett, The Get Down For Real. And the single is called The Get Down For Real. It's on all streaming platforms, so please go support me. Listen to it on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Amazon, wherever you listen to music. Go check it out and support me. I'm going to leave a link in the link part, the description. I'll leave a link there and you could just click on it, and that link will take you to wherever you listen to music. The full record is going to be coming out on July 12th. 2024. It's a nice record, man. It's just based around James Brown backbeats. You dig? You know, a lot of call and response, the blues, repetition, all these things we like. That is the bedrock African American music. You dig? So go check it out. All right, let's get to this 3XXL Lotus. Okay, so follow me on this Lotus 3XXL in bronze journey. Let me give you a little backdrop about it. So back during the pandemic, Adam was in town for a week, and he was like, he was in Boston, so he said, hey man, D, I'm in town, man, let's link up. And you know, I got some horns and some mouthpieces. So we linked up, and he let me check out a Solo Max, and he gave me his horn. This is the truth. The horn that he plays, he said, yo, grab this and check it out, see if you like it. I was like, what? He said, I'm not going to be playing. I mean, we're in the pandemic. Nobody's playing. So, go and check it out. So I grabbed both of those horns and a few mouthpieces. And, I was, playing around on them for the week. And we linked back up. and we're just talking about the equipment and what I felt about it. And everybody knows, if you follow me, I love the Solo Max, and I have a Solo Max and the Solo Max Rapper 4 valve. They're killing, great horns, man. And so we're talking, and he said, "Hey, man, I got this mouthpiece. It's not out yet, but grab it, just take it, and tell me what you think." And that was the 3XXL in bronze. Yes. So he split. He went back wherever he went to, and because he was only in Boston for a minute, right? And I played the 3XXL for a week. And, I wasn't really vibing with it. And then I reached out to them because, I play, like, my regular setup is a Bach Mount Vernon 8B. For DB, I love that mouthpiece, Bach Mount Vernon 8B. So I reached out to Lotus and I said, "Hey, man, later on, could you guys make me a 7XXL?" And they made that for me. That's not out. And I didn't really vibe with that. I got to come back to that mouthpiece later on, but I didn't vibe with it. And then, a year and a half later, the pandemic, kind of got better and people started playing. And I started doing a weekly gig at a club in Boston. And, I was trying to get to live streaming first. Because, I wanted to start live streaming and then get a weekly gig and then start to, blast out and go around and tour. But the weekly gig came first. And we're still going to get to live streaming. That's coming next on this channel. All things brass and technology, man. You dig? That's coming. We're going to be live streaming right to this channel. And it's going to be bananas. Going for broke. Wait a second. Come on, wait a second. Come on. Yo, let me chill out. Hey, man, I get excited about music. It gets intense, man. We're going for broke. When that goes down and that red light is on, let's get it. Anyway, that will be coming soon. So, I started this weekly gig and I was messing around with equipment and stuff, and, started playing the Monet 99, I think it's 993. And that's with the B2 mouthpiece. That's that's a killing setup, man. That Monet 9, hey, that got a sound. And then I said, you know what? Let me revisit this 3XXL. So I was doing all the study, getting the chops, because I don't really like to bounce back and forth to mouthpieces. I got to give the mouthpiece some time. Do some Clark's Technical, do some Arbins, do some Schlossberg, and then whatever method, do some Adams. They got all kinds of methods. Stamp, Maggio, Adam. It goes on and on. Wind and Song, Chicago Symphony, Open Throat, all that stuff. You guys know what I'm talking about. So I spent a week with playing, doing all this stuff with the 3XXL, and it started to feel good. So I said, let me deal with this on a gig. So I went to the gig, and at that time I was playing a Getzen Edwards Generation 1. Let me tell you something, man. Let me get comfortable in here. Give me 1 second. This is all in real time. Let me sit up a little. You dig? This is all real time. It's just like you're here, man. I'm not cutting too much. I'm just talking to you. Years ago, I was playing Getzen Edwards Generation 3. A great friend of mine that we've played a lot of years together named Myron Walden, he called that my street horn. He said, man, that horn sounds like it's from the street, bro. He loves that horn. But I just never felt that it had core. And I left that horn and I went to Schilke. I've been, my X3 ever since because I felt that the Schilke had more core. We know Bach trumpets have core. Them Schilke's got core too, man. Then I started listening back to recordings that I did on that Getz, and I was like, wait a second, D. Wait. So I'm looking at the year. I see because I know what I was playing on through the year. So I was like, yo, man, that was a Getz. Woo! That sucker sounds nice, man. I couldn't hear it. So I said, man, I got to get a Getzen again. So I got a Getzen Generation 1. And I played it and I was like, whoa. I said, whoa, this horn is deep, man. With the 3Xxl, I could articulate. Things was just like popping, man, out the bell. So I was like, whoa. I don't know if this is fool's gold, but this horn plays nice. You dig? So took it to the gig, and I always judge everything against the resistance. Good friend of mine, he was like, yo, D, man, you got to play against the resistance. And I was like, yo, what does that mean? Them drums. I was like, I get it. When them drums start hitting, man, let's see what happens then. You play against the resistance, man. When you start playing against that and you're just sailing on top of that, hey, man, things are going to work out. You dig? I don't know if that makes sense, but I judge everything now. When I'm testing the horn, let's play. Let me see how it feels against the resistance. I know about the resistance. Well, man, I used to play with Elvin Jones. Are you kidding me? You see Elvin, he comes around, pow! You better watch it. It's like the whole sky opens when he comes down on that cymbal. But you just gotta lay in the cut. Lay in the cut. Keep the core and lay in the cut. You dig? Okay. All right. Yeah, man. It gets intense, man. I'm talking about music, man. I get all hot and sweaty, man. I love this stuff, man. That's what it's about. Passion. We're so fortunate to do what we do, man. There's millions of people doing things that they don't want to do. But we're so lucky because we love playing music. And it's our passion. Yeah. Okay. So I did the gig and it felt good, man. I was riding on top of the band. I was like, whoa. Then I started playing that mouthpiece. And what you just heard with the Get Down record, that's that mouthpiece. I got a DB-ish record coming out on July 12th. The same day, I'm dropping 2 records at the same time. It's that mouthpiece. And the Getzen horn. Yeah. So that 3Xxl can work for DB. So let's go down the list of mouthpieces that work for me. Monet B2, all day. Bach, not a Mount Vernon, but a Bach 1 1/4. A Bach 1 1/4 will work. The reason why I said not Mount Vernon, I've only seen one Bach 1 1/4 Mount Vernon in my lifetime. I have it. I own one. And it was just a lucky thing. I was playing at the Blue Note years ago with Jackie McLean. And this photographer, I think his name was Hal. He came down to the club and said, hey, man, D, man, I love your style, bro. I got your record, first one up. Man, I'm a trumpet collector, man. You should come over to the house. This is in New York. And, check out some of my horns. So I went over there. Man, it was deep, man. I'm get back to this 3Xxl. Just follow this journey with me, man. Watch this till the end. So I go over to Hal's place, and this cat, he has all these horns, man. He don't play. Wait a second. I don't know if you heard me. The cat don't play trumpet. He just loves trumpet. So he had everything that you could imagine. And he said, "Oh, this is only like maybe 40%. I got like a farm upstate New York with the rest." I was like, "Oh my god!" I was getting nauseous. So the cat asked me, he said, "Yo, D." I said, "Yeah. What mouthpiece do you like playing?" And back then, I was rocking a 1 1/4 all day. I said, "Hey man, I like Bach 1 1/4, but I've been trying to get a Bach Mount Vernon. I just like those Mount Vernon mouthpieces for Bach, man. It just got a different feel to it and sound." So, so Hal opens a closet, and I see a stack of mouthpiece cases, and I'm like, "No way, no way." And then he starts counting down, and he pulls out this case of mouthpieces. It was insanity, man. So he opens it up, and he pulls out a Bach 1 1/4 Mount Vernon, and he said, "Hey, this is for you." And I took the mouthpiece and I looked at it. It was a Bach 1 1/4 Mount Vernon. I was like, wow, unbelievable. And it plays great. When I die, I'm going to request that that mouthpiece is buried with me. This is crazy, man. This is a great mouthpiece. So I could play on a 1 1/4 all day. Monet B2, killing. Monet B4, great. And then the Bach Mount Vernon 8B. And you know, for years, my main mouthpiece has been KK Trumpet Mouthpiece, clone of a Bach 8B Mount Vernon, which is a great, great mouthpiece, right? And now I add the Lotus 3Xxl to that. Yes, man. Okay, so as always, I go to the company's website to try to get some information on this mouthpiece. There's a problem though. This Lotus Trumpet Mouthpiece 3Xxl is not on the market yet. I think there's only 3 of us that have it, from my understanding. Adam, of course, myself, and I heard Chris Bodie has one. That's it. It's not out on the market. So I believe that they will be releasing it. And they should, because it's, for me, out of their entire line, it's the best. For me. For me. So I went to Adam, called Adam up, and I said, "Listen, could you give me some insight on this mouthpiece? Like when you guys were creating this mouthpiece, could you give me some information on it?" And so he sent me a voice note. And he said, "Yeah, just, you're more than welcome to use this voice note so your audience could hear my mindset, making this mouthpiece." So let's go to this voice note, and you will hear Adam Rappa speaking about this mouthpiece. Let's get it.
Hey man, thanks for the reminder. Really, really busy days. All right, so yeah, cool. I'm glad you want to make a video. More so, I'm just really glad that it's still scratching your musical itches, that you like playing the shit. And yeah, there's not much of a technical story to tell. I mean, it's got a 4mm throat. Other than that, like, I don't know what data to give. It's not a there isn't a technical story to be told. What there is the experiential info that, like, holy shit, this is the first time in the history of man that a mouthpiece with such a deep ass cup had such a wide range of tone color and plays in tune. It's not a thing. There's always a trade-off, but in the case of this mouthpiece, it's just not so. And yeah, and that's all there is. I mean, the only story to tell is the experiential one of what a difference it makes when you get to have that much girth and also not have to sacrifice any other element to get it, you know? Anyway, yeah, cool. Be good.
Oh yeah. Trying to get a Miles Davis vibe. Trying to get a Miles vibe. Get your own sound. You dig? Yeah, hey man, Round About Midnight. That was a record that made me want to play trumpet. When I heard Miles Davis on that Round About Midnight, C D do D D scoo doo doo whoa holy da. When I heard that, I said, Dad, whatever you're listening to and whoever's playing, that's the instrument that I want to play. That was it. So, all right, listen. I hope you enjoyed this video on the Lotus Trumpet Mouthpiece 3XXL. Out of their entire line, that is my favorite mouthpiece. It is absolutely, absolutely awesome. So, congratulations to Adam Rapper. And congratulations to Henrik Quartertone. Henrik Quartertone. You know what I'm talking about. Congratulations to Henrik for making a fantastic mouthpiece. And hopefully you make this mouthpiece available to the public, because it is more than worthy. It is really great. If you like the content that I bring to you on this channel, YouTube channel, all things brass and technology, please subscribe. There's a lot of people, hundreds, thousands of people that are coming to this channel and not subscribing. I'm going to continue to give you content. I'm reading all the analytics and I'm seeing what you like, and I'm trying to give you more of that. Yes. Please subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell, because that will let you know every time that I release a new video. Yes. Well, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Thank you.